Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. My camera's low. Feels bad. Welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series Storm Division. Shirts being eaten. I really need to learn not to wear yellow shirts on stream, but it's fine. So, before we jump into it, fair warning, the teams are late. Both teams are late. Both teams only have 4 players here. They had 3, like, a couple minutes ago. I'm getting real annoyed at this. That shit should not fly at this point. And in fact, yeah, I'm just telling the admin that both teams are late tonight, and it's getting me annoyed. And I will shame both teams. Shaming both teams. Dark Chimera, late. Waiting for someone on CTON as well. They're late too. That should not be happening at this stage, at this level of play. It is annoying. It makes you guys wait, and it's disrespectful to the audience. I'm not happy with it. But for now at least, we can at least talk about the game and the hype of the game in general. So, let's start off with the bracket, with the league table itself, so that you guys can see where we are up to and what match we are doing today. As you can see, right now, Regen have managed to move their way up to the top of the table with Team Exodia and Team Alexander, all of them in the 2-1 club, with every single one of them having won 2 series and lost 2 series. Actually, I think VGM are as well, so there is like a 4-way tie at the top of the table. In terms of map score though, Regen currently have ever so slightly the best map score, with being 8-5. Cool to see. Good to know. Team Alexander, though, they do have a slight advantage due to the fact that they have played 1 less series than the other 3 teams in the top of the table, and as such, they could, in theory, be the only team to go 3-0 in terms of series. So Team Alexander still have a possibility of moving themselves up to the top of the table, but we will have to see how that goes as time goes on. But for now, we are not going to the top of the table here. We're starting it in the middle and the bottom, as we have Chili Mountain, who are also 3 games in. They want to move themselves up to a 2-2, which would be a big boost for getting them closer to that top of the table. There's a lot of scary teams up there, but they've shown that they can take maps off of the best teams in this division. Looking at some of the recent matches, in fact, Chili Mountain, they lost 3-1 to Exodia, one of the top teams. They lost 3-2 to VGM, one of the top teams. That one is insane. And they beat CPOG X Fan Club, the Heroic Division champions, 3-0 in Week 3. So Chili Mountain, no chill at all. They have only won a single round. Caster is R. Caster R. They've only won a single round, but they're here to fight back and get some points. CTON, on the other hand, they lost 3-2 to Regen, current top of the board, 3-1 to the other Koreans, another quite low on the board team, and they've yet to play their Week 3 games, so they're currently awaiting for their delayed game against Team Alexander. So there's a little bit of a delay there, which is giving them a little bit of leeway. It does look like, though, fantastically, that we have a draft starting. But before we do, let's jump over to the map ban so you can see what has happened. CTON can't think of name. They have banned out Tomb of the Spider Queen and Volskaya Foundry. Chili Mountain banned away Brax's Holdout and Cursed Hollow. Meaning CTON are taking us to Dragonshire for this game number 1, and the draft has started. Let's get this underway. Excuse me. We're getting this underway. While we do that, though, actually, I'll wait till we're later in the stream for that particular piece of information. I've got something nice and saved up for you. So, the Abathur is going to be the first ban here for Chili Mountain, being taken away at this early stage. What do we see as the ban from CTON? Abathur, this isn't his best map, but it is a reasonable enough map for Abathur to play on and get value with, so it's fine enough. Let's see where we go from here. Mountain. With Abathur banned, offlaners, Rexar gains a lot of priority on this map. Your Rel is always fantastic for big jumps. Only 8 minutes late. I've complained to head admin. Obviously, it's the player's responsibility. Admin should be pushing for this as well, but it is a situation that is disrespectful to the players, the admins, but they've got to be chased up on it. They are people. They do have lives, but it should not be a thing at this stage. And as such, I still am very much of the opinion that rules should be very heavily enforced. I personally think that there should be very, very low cooldowns, like 5-minute cooldowns, unless previously spoken about in terms of when it comes to lateness timers. D.Va was the first pick for Chili Mountain, with Xenorus taking that. D.Va has very much jumped up in priority in terms of pro division plays. CTON going to start out with the Reyna, though, going to try and control that bottom lane and also have someone who can hold the mid lane well enough. And Malfurion, one of the highest tier supports, outside of maybe Stukov, in the game. Deckard still up there as well, has been nerfed down a bit, but still has priority. So now then, Chili Mountain. What is their next pick? They go heavy burst. Greymane and Diablo. They are ready to dive. They are ready to pick. Let's see how that works out for them. That is incredibly aggressive. With a Malfurion on the board, there's very little burst protection here. They may need to go for a very heavy peeler to keep Malfurion alive. That might have to be the case here. Stukov banned. Stukov one of the best supports as a follow-up for Diablo here. When you go for the charge overpower auto-attack combo with the lurking arm, you get incredible setups. The slow from the weighted pustule also gives you consistent value on the auto-attack build if you choose to, and it's good slows for Greymane when it comes to his Executioner later on. Final ban of the game from Chili Mountain. Garrosh is removed. Makes sense. With Diablo on the board, Diablo can really struggle into Garrosh because Diablo charges Garrosh. Garrosh flips Diablo. Diablo perishes. It's a very sensible ban here. CTON now, though. With Diablo on the board, we're going to be looking at maybe Johanna's as a main tank option. Stitches Dahaka for CTON. Okay, the draft has got crazy. Alrighty, so that's Dahaka as an offlaner into D.Va. I don't know how that matchup works. I'd assume D.Va would eat Dahaka. But we'll see. D.Va's a little overtuned at the moment, but Dahaka is slowly creeping back up in viability. It is, however, now a offlaner who can tank a hard engage, so that's going to be nice. And Stitches, though, that means their frontliner cannot peel. Stitches is not a peel tank. He's going to really struggle. He can do stuff with slows, but very little else. So this is going to be a pick-based combo, which means we're probably going to be seeing some kind of burst mage here with Lucio and Sylvanas on the board. They both have very heavy escapes, but they need something with CC follow-up to prevent people just leaving. They don't do it, though. It's a macro style. They bring out the Falstad. This is a Gorge Gust build. That's all I can think of here. This is very much going to be Gorge Gust to just pick and isolate, because they do not have the follow-up for the hook outside of Root. And I'm not sure that's long enough. I'm not sure their burst damage is high enough, but we will see. We will see on that one. But the Stitches coming out here for Fury, as we're going to be heading in. Overall, I'm not a huge fan of CTON's draft. I think they lack several of the tools, but the Malfurion Stitches hook combo is a classic that we do know works. My concern is I don't think they have enough, and they can't. When your combo is reliant on two abilities, if either one is on cooldown, that combo is gone. And that's where I'm seeing a bit of the issue here. Well, we'll find out if it's going to be enough. Will the hook root combo with Falstad Reyna as the follow-up damage, which can be good. Maybe we'll see a Q Falstad to make up for it. Maybe a Zap Falstad with Bribe for global pressure, which they already have with Dahaka, so they can get the double there. Will it be enough, or will the burst combo of Chili Mountain take game number one? Let's find out as we head into game number 1 and start on the right-hand side in the red trunks with the team in question, Chili Mountain, with Mason Blaze playing the Sylvanas, Tremor on Diablo, Weary Day gonna be dancing on the Lucio, Xenorus is on the Diva, and Roger gonna be playing the Greymane. Whereas on the left-hand side, in the blue trunks, looking to fight their way onto the board here, it is going to be CTON with Dark Chimera. Going to be playing on the Malfurion. Elaim on Falstad. Fury on Stitches. No, sorry, Elaim on the Reyna. Enigmatic on the Falstad. Fury on Stitches and Corgi Booty. Going to be busting out the Dahaka. Medium boop from Lucio, preventing any setup. We're going to be starting off with Liquid Cooling, the most highly picked talent by the majority of the pros here. Second, Full Metal, but pro moves is viable in several picks when you need that little bit of extra armor. Fury is popped. Absolutely deleted. Taken out super fast. Xenorus going to back up. A double kill, in fact. Picked up a 2-for-1 by Greymane Sylve, diving bot. T-Tors indeed. Going to be seeing the Wingman. We called that a little bit early. Ace in the hole. And for Reyna, he does go for that little bit of extra damage. They're going for the hook roots into kill. Stitches hungry for more. Standard talent at this level 1. There are other talents you can take, but this one is the usual. That speed boost is really helpful later on. Speaking of regen, with that hungry for more, we also have Wingman, which will be very helpful for Corgi Booty. So, Roger and Weary Day starting the mercenary camps. Xenorus is going to double soak. New Diva movement speed, making this viable before even the dash cooldown reduction, allowing them to deal a little bit of damage to the wave. However, zoned away they are, losing a little bit of experience. Corgi Booty playing very safe right now, and for good reason. Doesn't want to get caught out. Mason Blaze gets away from the gank attempt. Root not landing. Has gone for the Overwhelming Affliction, going for the percentage damage build. Diablo 100% auto attack, fueled by fear. The life leech. Corgi Booty eats the hit from Xenorus. Not enough for a kill. Enigmatic over the wall will be chased down by Weary Day, but the shield will block the majority of the damage there. We're not going to see anything too bad, too aggro at this early stage of the game. Falstad is slain somewhere. I assume mid. Yep, there's the body. Mason Blaze not going for the cap. They're going to try and let Roger do it. They delay bot long enough. And with the poor Diva, the body blocks are too good. The Xenorus will sacrifice their life for Chili Mountain to achieve first Dragon Knight. Already taking down one tower, which was set up earlier by Sylvanas. They go for the race. Say goodbye to Elaim as they continue to push in as fast as they can. Dark Chimera trying to zone out, but he's just a poor Malfurion. Does not offer a huge amount of damage output here. Stitches, playtime. Cooldown reduction. No quick hook cooldown reductions here. We're going for the full ability cooldown reduction for maximum sustain. Cool idea here. Tremor. Waiting this out. Maybe he can catch out Enigmatic, whom I believe he's gone. Revealed, though. Not going to happen. By the way, went for updraft. Extra range on that barrel roll, which will help a lot against the Diablo composition. Might be a clutch idea here to just try and avoid that. Static charge is good, but it requires you to get a consistent target. When that consistent target being close enough to you means they can attack you and kill you, that's maybe a bad idea. Mason Blaze dashes away. Xenorus has nuke. Gonna attempt to not use it and attempt to save the mech, and will do so. Liquid Cooling getting value here. We have the Unstable Poison. We go for Lost Soul here. We're going for percentage damage plus consistent AoE slows. We're not going to go for the Festering Wounds here because we need that auto attack cooldown reduction to get the damage onto Stitches to kill him. Festering Wounds requires that you use your engage as an escape, use your escape tool, sorry, as an engage / damage for Stitches, meaning that yes, they're going to lose a little bit of damage here. The barrel roll, saving Enigmatic here, they will lose a little bit of damage, but they're going to keep Sylvanas safer until Windrunner comes up. Windrunner also still meaning that you have two of those haunting waves, meaning Mason Blaze is just playing this as a very safe game while still getting good damage output with Lost Souls and Unstable Poison for quick wave clear. Very sensible. He's mixing and matching builds here, but it makes sense. Corgi Booty Charged into the wall. Roger for the follow-up damage. Here comes Xenorus. The charge comes in. They have the percentage damage from the rush down. Trying to get it. Charge from Diablo. They look for Kogi, but the route from Dark Chimera is too good. Cannot make their way through. And Stitches, nowhere to go. No escape. No CC outside of Hook. Nothing he can do. Xenorus is pulled in. Mech will perish, but a mech for a full Stitches is 100% value. Mercenary Camp going to be cleaned up by Chili Mountain, who are putting on a good performance here. It's still only 3 kills to 4, though. They're a little bit ahead in terms of experience, but they're still playing this a little bit better. They're still outplaying their opponents. Xenorus makes their way up to the top lane. Going to begin to get some experience. There's the charge. Dark Chimera slammed into the wall. Focus down and deleted. Good dodge on the Hook, though. They're going to try and focus onto Fury with percentage damage from Sylvanas now. That is going to be a problem. Fury in serious trouble. Cooldown reduction from Diabolical Momentum means no way of getting out. There's the kill. Kogi Booty going to come in from the side. There is the boot from Weary Day for the focus. The Essence will not save you from Tremor's cooldown reduction. And they're able to pick up the second kill and the Dragon Knight after the minions have been dealt with because they did delay one time. Camp is cleared, Dragon Knight is acquired, and Chili Mountain extend their lead over a full level lead now with their second Dragon Knight of the game. Sylv has to back away because she nearly dies to the Banshee. Finally, that's going to be killed up. The Raider's Raider is destroyed. Dragon Knight clears through that middle lane. The fort is slain. Enigmatic standing in the fire takes a lot of damage here. Level 20s are on the board. We are going to be seeing the micro missiles and the lightning breath coming in here. There's the Hook Gorge. Dragon Knight's going to try and just kill the gate. Because if there's a minion here, once that gate is dead, it died. The minion died. Tremor might fall here because that minion did perish. Tremor goes down to Raider. Good attempt there by the Dragon Knight to finish off that fort, to set up for the kill. But it did not work out. The minion died right before Diablo could charge to it, and as such, he was killed. Dahaka, though, also dying in the top lane to the 3-man gang. Mason Blaze, Xenorus, and Weary Day able to make advantage of that and kill themselves their second fort of the game. Continuing to, even though they lost that kill on Diablo and Diablo lost his souls, they continue to extend their experience lead. For Diablo, though, down to 2 souls. We have the Isolation and the Gorge, though. Isolation and Twilight Dream, they're really going for follow-ups on these Hook. And of course, we'd already mentioned Gorge. There's the Mighty Gust. This is individual picks. Hook 1 person. Gust team acquire kills. There's the Cruelty. Question is, will we see the overpower cooldown reduction? Or will we see the Shadow Charge is reset by overpower? We will see. They pressure into bot lane. Defense coming out from CTON, looking for their opportunity to try and zone this away. Xenorus putting on quite the performance here. There's the Hook. There's the Gust. They've got Mason Blaze. It is Sylvanas, though. Twilight Dream, though. No Windrunner. No Haunting Wave. Beautifully executed exactly what they need to be doing. They look for Roger. They have the numbers advantage now, and they intend to use it. Isolation prevents the mech from self-destructing. Down goes Diva. Hook is dodged by Weary Day with the speed boost, but they did what they need to be doing. They picked up the kills. They're going to steal the camp with the Wingman. And suddenly, CTON are back in the game. They have Fishing Hook, that 40% extra range on Hook. So much easier to try and pick kills now. And they are beginning to set themselves up. There's the overpower. Fury pulled into the fort, but tanks through it. Siege Giant still alive here. It's 3v4 here. Dahaka is double soaking. There's a camp pushing in top lane. Sylv clearing mid, but Diva on the way top, still a little bit out. They got Greymane, but the sound barrier to try and save the day. 100 health. And the Banshee, the Raider's Raider, cannot reach in time. Mason Blaze from behind, percentage damage using the lightning breath. And I think Stitches accidentally just saved Diablo's life. He was almost dead, but he gorged him, pulling him to his team. Fury is gone. unintentional assist for Chili Mountain from Fury, and CTON are in serious trouble now. Chili Mountain just smashed through this fort. They're going to grab themselves another Dragonite. They have doubled the kills of CTON, and they're going to be able to push in. Absolutely brutal coming in from Chili Mountain now. Dragonite going to be heading to the mid or bot? Where are they going? Looks like bot. We have the rallying cry, but level 16's on the board. Diverting power. Interesting. Diverting power without the level 13 talent or any of the other. Oof. Rip. Baited. That's a good use of that barrel roll. This is Storm Division. FTW Goose. Good name. Good name. Diverting power, like we said. It's still going to be good. That extra area is going to be a big deal for this. Will the Forsaken coming in from the Sylvanas. We did go for the Domination, Executioner, up the frequency, and we already mentioned Remorselessness. That's going to be so helpful for continuing to try and snipe Fury that they've been doing so well this game. Looks like Corgi Booty may rotate his way in to join up with the rest of the team. They're going to charge in, look for their moment. 16 still a full level out for CTON. Great defense matrix from Xena as Fury is getting eaten by Mason Blaze. However, the keep is alive and the Dragonite has expired. They don't have black arrows, but they don't need it. They finished the damage. They look for Corgi Booty. The percentage damage from Mason Blaze and Greymane is too much. It's insane here. Fury's going to try and look for a pick. Finds no one. Will of the Forsaken for the turn. They get the counter kill, in fact. They dive Falstad and pick that up. They look for more. They drop the nuke. Gonna carry him to the other side of the gate. Diablo, Lightning Breath for Dark Chimera, 10 health. Dark Chimera will live. Not so lucky for Reyna. There's the root, but Tremor dives it. They dive through their own opponent's keep to pick up 2 kills. And they're able to grab the Siege Giants now. Chili Mountain with a 3-level lead are punishing CTON and are in a beautifully strong position right now. Absolutely brutal. They take out the Bruiser Camp to push up top lane. Siege Giants will be cleared by Enigmatic. But CTON are in so much trouble. Their comp has an idea behind it. Land the hook. He wasn't behind the wall. They don't go for the hook. Xenorus goes away. They didn't go for the hook. The mech is dropped and Xenorus dashes out. The idea behind this composition, as we've said before, is very much hook, gorge, gust, or hook, root, kill. Those are their strats, but right now, most of these gorges have been used in a defensive manner as opposed to an offensive manner, and in several of those situations, it has really been more of a detriment to the team. Fury not having an easy game here. They're gonna drop the gorge. Miscommunication, root. The follow-up here is used early. Medallion, defense matrix, beautifully executed. There's the gust, but Xenorus, he's got good to go. He rolls away, and sound barrier is dropped. Again, miscommunication between CTON, the hook, the gorge, but the follow-up, the only follow-up CC they have outside of Dahaka, the root, is used too early. They weren't able to set up that root to prevent the Medallion from being dropped underneath the gorge to get that instant CC to prevent Medallion, and they get punished for it. Level 20 on the board for Chili Mountain as level 16 is hit for CTON. We have Eerie Gust and Flow Rider cooldown reduction. Enigmatic has to back away. We have the Lacerate. Going for that armor reduction. Good idea. Some defensive measures always welcome. Dahaka not able to get the channel interrupt. He has the elongated tongue, but it does not help. But level 20 is on the board. We have Bolt and Hellgate. We have the Hunter's Blunderbuss. We see the ablative armor, baby. Let's go. D.Va already tagging. That was nice. Fury. There's the gust. That's what they need to be doing. But Will of the Forsaken. Haunting Wave. Mason Blaze. 16. Wailing Arrow. 1 auto. That's enough. They're able to kill off Mason Blaze. But the rest of the team is on the core. Tremor trying to delay the Dragonite. It's a 14-minute Dragonite. They're focusing the core. There's the Lightning Breath. And that's going to be game number 1 going over to Chili Mountain, who take a beautiful first game in this series. Very well executed by Chili Mountain. We finally saw CTON with the setup there, but they got denied by the Sylvanas, well, the Forsaken, and not dropping her again in the route. A little bit of miscommunication coming in. Hopefully they can fix this as the game goes on. They have a little bit of work to do, but the performance from Chili Mountain is looking strong. Reyna, 49,000 damage. Falstad, look at all that siege damage. So much so. So much more than their offlaner. Obviously, Greymane and D.Va topping the chart, though, because they're Greymane and D.Va. They have ridiculous wave clear. Very well played. And of course, Mason Blaze with the PvP damage there. The hero damage, 46,000, a little bit less than Reyna. But remember, that is padded quite a bit, Mason Blazes, by just eating Stitches to 4 deaths. A fantastic performance coming in from Chili Mountain. Again, doubling their opponent's kills in this game at number 1, 8-16 in favor of Chili Mountain. And they take a lead in this series. CTON, a very old-fashioned composition, but not able to execute it as effectively as they would like. We saw a couple moments of miscommunication or mis-synergy. It's a good comp with good players playing it, but it didn't translate, in this case, into a map win. Let's see if they can do better in map number 2. It's my face. Hello. Welcome. Why is this never up to date with follows? Is it only bits? I really thought it was subs as well, because I've shown subs before, but it's only bits at the moment. Oh, well. Whatevs, team. I don't get it. Alright, let me join the lobby. Alrighty, let's see where we're heading to the next map. We're heading to... We are heading to Infernal Shrines, as selected by Chili Mountain. CTON opting for first pick and first ban to try and claim a victory in this best of 5 series to bring themselves back into the game. Feels good. Let's see if they can do so. So, everyone's in already. That's always welcome. Caster R. And let's hope the players are R as well very shortly. So again, CTON are really fighting for the... CTON are fighting to really get on the board here. So let's have a look at the table while the team's already up. We can see here that CTON have yet to win a series. They have 3 map wins, but have lost 6. But this is only their 3rd game in the series. Them and Team Alexander are still behind 1 series because they still have a series to play. But so far, they have yet to win a series. Chili Mountain, though, they are looking for their 2nd series win, which will bring them into the top echelon of teams. However, all those teams still have another series to play due to the fact that we have just entered into week 4. Except for Team Alexander, who have 2 series to play this week. Feels good. Hope they have fun with that. Speaking of which, what I can do here is I can look at the bloody schedule, can't I? Well, we have a draft, so let me take you into that while I look up the schedule so that you guys can see when the next matches will be, so that we can give them some hype. So, next normative matches. So we obviously have me doing Chili Mountain versus CTON. Then on Wednesday, aka tomorrow, today my time, at the same time as this match started, Murder and Slexia will be casting Regen versus VGM Gaming. That should be hype. That's 2 of the top teams tied on score, low difference on maps. On the 1st of October, it is the Crushinator giving us the wonderful Team Exodia versus CPOG X Fan Club. CPOG X really trying to move themselves back up the board. They put on the belter of a match versus Team Alexander. But in this case, let's see if they're going to be able to make their way up the board into Team Exodia, who are also really putting on a performance. They also lost to Team Alexander, who are currently undefeated in terms of series. And then on October 3rd and 4th, at the exact same time, 6 PM, will be CTON versus Team Alexander, a make-up match for last week. And we have the other Koreans versus Team Alexander. So we'll see if those matches can be made up. So 2 Team Alexander matches in a row, both casted by the wonderful Jinxie Cat. Which, while I have you here, as we go through these bans, speaking of which, respect bans coming in, feels amazing. Ooh, okay, also a respect ban. We've seen the Chili Mountain drop him once or twice before. I like it. So, while I have you all here, as a reminder that this tournament, this league, the wonderful Storm Division, is supported by people such as yourselves. By going to !Matcherino in chat and navigating yourself to the Matcherino page link that is presented to you. When you do so, you will find yourself a wonderful page where you can donate to the prize pool. You can throw in income for the prize pool, which is right now up to $1,394. And for those who do not know me, as we see it, the Junkrat first picked wasn't banned this time. It was banned last time. Let's see if that's going to make the difference, that double soak. For those who do not know me, I have a consistent thing where I am almost never wrong about saying things that chat will do in terms of how much they can achieve. Because it's very rare you should ever bet against chat, because you guys are freaking amazing. So, I would like to present to you here, I called 2 weeks ago, as we see Sylvan Anna, I called 2 weeks ago that I believed that the match arena would hit 2,000 before the end of the season. I personally think we can hit it before the end of this week. That's what I think. I asked the person in charge of Storm Division, Wedge, what they thought an absurd amount for Storm Division would be. And here is the post. They would be shocked if we hit 2,500. And I think they don't believe in chat enough. So if you love NGS, or you just want to prove the person behind Storm Division wrong, and prove me right, because I believe that you guys can do that easily. You guys can easily smash 2,500. 2,000 by the end of the season, ridiculously easy. 2,000 by the end of this week, I think is doable. 2,500? Child's play. Because any extra income that you guys have, if you could spare it towards the Matcherino, I think we can get an insane prize pool and motivate the people behind this and the players. Cho'Gath, okay, get to that in a second. We can motivate them to come back and give us an amazing Season 2. And of course, we can get the best matches possible. The matches I have cast so far have been some of the absolute best. So if you want to tell Wedge to go after themselves that 2,500 is too low of an estimate, then make sure that you donate to the match arena and get that prize pool up to 2,000 minimum, 2,500 easy. You guys can get that. Let's actually talk about the draft now. So, we're talking about the Cho'Gath and the Vikings bans. These are chaos heroes who can really turn a game on its head. With Tychus banned out, it makes a lot of sense to ban the Cho'Gath. With Junkrat on the board, Malthael becomes a little bit less viable, so it's an easier situation just to ban the Cho'Gath, as opposed to relying on 2 very quick soak heroes, with only one of them having reasonable percentage damage. The other option would be Thrall there, but that would struggle into Johanna. We're going to be seeing Leoric and Lunara, Enigmatic Lunara, coming out. One of my faves. Chili Mountain, though, final pickup here. They've got the Arel, they've got Ana Sylvanas. Their composition is currently ridiculous, but CTON have a much better pick composition. They actually have decent follow-ups for their hard engages this time. They have percentage damage to deal with hard frontliners and will lane well enough against Arel. This is a lot more of a sensible composition. Deathwing as well. Deathwing, a second damage dealer for Chili Mountain. There was no Cho'Gath planned. It was always the Durgan. Deathwing into a relatively immobile mobile Stukov and Garrosh. Junkrat, Leoric, Lunara not going to have as much of an issue. But we'll see what they can do. With or without balls. Thank you very much for the raiding party of 8. So we're getting ready to head into our game number 2 of this best of 5 series. Will we see Chili Mountain claim victory in game number 2 and bring themselves 1 game away from a series win? Or will CTON take us to a tie and bring us to game number 3 in this best of 5 series? We're going to be finding out shortly. Again, we are heading to Infernal Shrines as our map. I do still prefer the draft of Chili Mountain, but the Deathwing into Leoric, and Lunara does have percentage damage. It's not great, but she does have some. It is risky. We'll see how it works as we head in. Ladies and gentlemen, currently 1-0 up in this best of 5 series. It is going to be Chili Mountain. On a pleb horse with a pleb mount, it's gonna be Xenorus on the Yorel. Tremor is playing Johanna, Mason Blaze on Anna. Roger is busted out the Sylvanas, and Infrared is bringing us the Deathwing. Whereas on the left-hand side, looking to even up the score, Dark Chimera is on the Stukov. Corgi Booty is playing the Leoric. Enigmatic Lunara. Fury on the Garrosh. Elaim going to be playing Junkrat, and they are CTON. Can't think of name. Let's see if they can turn this into an even series as we start off on Infernal Shrines. Ossian Renewal coming in for Leoric. Not going for the hyper-fast clear. Doesn't need it. They have a Junkrat. So he's going for the little bit of extra sustain and deep dive potential. Very sensible. Going to be seeing that picked up. Sylv, hyper damage. Highest damage output here coming in from the Might of the Banshee Queen. Going all in on that single target murder style. Reactive Ballista Pause for Stukov. It's the safest talent. They're not going for hyper burst setup. They could with Garrosh, but I don't think they have enough CC follow-up outside of Junkrat to really guarantee they'll get a kill with that Stukov style. Medallion used by Mason Blaze. Fury takes a little bit of damage, but will tank through. Tremor, a little bit of trouble, but tanks through. They went for the hold your ground. Incredibly sensible. They, of course, have Johanna into Garrosh here. Very sensible, very safe. This is a good call. They're playing this smart. We see the Wallbreaker already on 5 stacks. Sentinel Wisp for Lunara. Going to be great for vision, and currently already has full vision of everything that's happening on over here. Fury gets a flip, but it's on Johanna. Again, the ultimate counter to Garrosh here. It's a little bit of damage. Deathwing. Nice little zoning koi pond there. The lava pool. Lava burst enough to zone them away, and they're forced to back out. This lane is boring. It's happening. Mid lane going to start to be cleaned up. Kazara Impalers for both teams begin to try and deal with it. Corgi Booty interrupted on the rotation. Very nice pick by Roger there. Enough to cause an issue. Fury attempted to go for a flip. Could not get the follow-up. Tremor. Iron Skin. Too annoying. Debilitating Dart coming in here. Looking to try and deal with that Lunara perhaps? Or maybe onto Leoric. We will see how that goes. There's the flip on Tremor. There's Concussion Mine on Tremor. They're really trying to hold them back, but they don't have enough follow-up damage yet. Junkrat doesn't do enough, and they didn't have Lunara here. They have a lot of AoE target damage, but right now, it's nowhere near enough to set up for kills. Enigmatic in full retreat here. The double sleep dart, triple sleep dart, in fact, from Tremor shuts down anyone getting enough value for a kill. Wave's going to be cleared. We have the one good spread coming in for the Stukov. There's the Neil Peasants. Still need a little bit of wave clear, of course. We also have the Indomitable and Siphoning Toxin coming in for the Lunara. Going in for that sustain talent. They don't need any more wave clear. Any extra protection is going to be welcome here, and that's why we see that coming in. Infernus coming in for Deathwing. He really wants to zone and add that extra damage. And honestly, that Molten Breath is high damage output. They go for a very ranged, focused build here. Lots of poke, lots of damage. Fury in full retreat. He's already used Indomitable. Does he have Medallion? Infrared with the zoning, but no one's in position for follow-up. But they've bought time, but it's 19-2 right now. With Corgi Booty getting a good zone there. That's a Drain Hope onto Xenorus. Infrared going to start to zone with the Koi Pond, but 27-11. This is looking good for CTON. Fury trying to take the position. Molten Breath hits no one. Infrared having trouble here, finding his angle. Concussion Mine launches Tremor out of danger. 32-17, and they have to give that up. Nowhere near enough wave clear. Chili Mountain back away at CTON will claim their Punisher. Mortar Punisher on the board. Going to be pushing it. Infrared will, of course, take the aggro. Because it's Deathwing. Eats the damage. Very little issue. Tanks through that beautifully, actually. Didn't even lose a single armor plate there. They deal with that Punisher. Very nicely done. There's that Skyfall. standard talent this time. You don't need Deathwing to double soak. You have a Yrel, you have a Sylvanas, so Deathwing can go for the self-sustain. Makes a lot of sense. Zoning Koi Pond spots that this camp is being taken. Is anyone going to come in and assist with it? Zones as best they can. There's the Earth Shatter. Tremor moving forward, but Enigmatic doing some good damage. They've gone for the choking pollen, by the way. They've finally got some extra single target damage. They have more than enough AoE. Splinter Spear not required here. So they went for that little bit of extra single target damage, which will combo beautifully with that Leaping Strike later on. Once they're able to get there. Silver Course, perfect combo here. Lost Souls and Might of the Banshee Queen. Those two synergize insanely well together. The auto attack speed increase combined with every auto attack giving you cooldown reduction on Shadow Dagger, and when you do that you get spell power as well, which is more value on Shadow Dagger. It is ridiculous damage. Fury looks for his angle, only knocks up Tremor, but finishes the stacks on Warbreaker. Now then, lanes are being cleared. Next objective yet to pop, but it is going to be appearing up here. Garage. A little bit of damage, but again, tanking through. Stukov doing a good job healing. We have the Drain Momentum coming in for Leoric. He really wants to be able to keep up with Yrel here. Very smart. Protect his team by killing that Deathwing. He's a smart boy. Booty dealing with that. Siege Giants. The Khazra Impalers taken. But right now, this is a slower game. 0 kill game, in fact, at this stage. Very slow, very delayed this time. They're going to be able to claim the Fallen Shaman on the side of CTON. Nothing yet for the side of Chilly Mountain. Are they delaying Base of Blaze? Dodges one. There's the slow from Tremor. Beautifully executed. They have level 10s. Both teams looking for their opportunity to try and pick up here. Neither one can find it. It's a Bellowing Roar, by the way, for Deathwing. Wailing Arrow, Blessed Shield, Nano Boost, and Ardent Defender. Compared to a Riptire, Entomb, Flaming Swipe, Warlord's Challenge, and of course, Leaping Strike to combine with that Choking Pollen for a ridiculous burst. It's a good idea. It's a talent build that we do see sometimes when you do need that single target. You don't always need Splinter Spear. It's fantastic. It's almost always the better option. But in this case, they need single target. There's the Taunt. They're going to try and use it here. Undefender, though, shutting down the chase. Good Sleep Dart. Mason Blaze shuts down everything in that engage. As such, Yrel escapes. Shattering Teeth pulled onto Tremor, who buys time. Deathwing going to land. They're going to try and make their fight. Sylvanas already getting nano boosted. They're chasing deep, but the split is so good, preventing anyone from finding the right angle. Everyone is ridiculously split right now. Enigmatic focused out. They're going to be able to get Fury instead, though, who is picked off early. Going to be seeing good zoning coming out here by Tremor. There's the Cataclysm. Corgi Booty is the target. There's the Fear. That is good. The Drain is on Deathwing. Corgi Booty forced to retreat. There's the knockback on the Riptide, but no one finishes it. It still gets the damage onto Roger as Enigmatic looks to chase, but he can't afford to get caught out of position here as Tremor and Xenorus look for that backline. It's 34 to 28. There's the Entomb with the Lurking Arm. Xenorus is finally finished off with 31 to 34. This is actually anyone's objective right now. Roger is trying to siege in, but Junkrat is cleaning so fast. 39. They get it with the swing from Leoric as CTON get not only the kill advantage 2-1. They are Fury. He finds Roger. Make that 3-1, baby. They pick up the kill. They not only get that, but they get the Punisher as well. And suddenly, CTON are in this series. Perhaps last game, in fact, was just a draft issue, missing out on that follow-up. There was a little bit of miscommunication, but this is a different team. They look focused. They look experienced. They look deadly. Infrared tanks everything he can, but there's only so much he can do there. He's in melee mode because it's a little bit of higher damage output for the clear here. Tanks through, loses all the armor plates. Actually, Infrared in trouble. Punisher gets bored. Punisher dies. Nearly kills the big old dragon, but the dragon flees. Oh no. Anyway, Tremor going to be moving into the bot lane. Going to be trying to clean up the experience down there. And we'll be able to do so. Elaim, in fact, is... Oh! Misses his concussion mine. Sorry, Elaim. Not able to rotate effectively in this case. But a very nice kill coming in from Chili Mountain in the early stages. But they haven't been able to replicate that success since. CTON are looking insane right now. That was a good bless, though. There it is. Cast a curse. Are you kidding me there? Oh, they haven't been able to replicate a kill. Hey, how about a bless shield into Molten Breath? Say goodbye to your health pool, ass. Nice. Feels amazing. Corgi Booty. Backing away Xenorus. Chase down, not able to find the positioning there. Mason Blaze doesn't land the sleep dart. Elaim chased and bopped. Good kill, Chili Mountain. Suddenly on the board again. They're finding their position. They really are. They're starting to find their chances again. They're finding more individual, isolated members. This is nice. We see another pick. We see a pick there. Garrosh, Fury, able to zone everyone away. Beautifully done. Prevents yet another kill. And in fact, the experience has evened up for these two teams. Insanely well done here. Wailing Arrow, goodbye. Another isolation, though, from Chili Mountain. Mason Blaze, though, is picked off by the speedy Corgi Booty on the backline. Fury, body blocks from Infrared. There's the fear. Beautiful bellowing roar here. And they make that a 2-for-1. Next objective will be up in top lane, has yet to activate. Level 16 available for both teams, Templar's Verdict and Righteous Momentum with Repentance, the extra slow. Dark Mirror buys some time, drops a Lurking Arm, but he is instead also trapped in a circle. We saw the Purifying Darts here, removing slows and roots, very sensible. Main healing target is going to be against the roots from Stukov, or the roots from the Junkrat. Sensible. There's the Entomb. Roger is in trouble. Will be slain here. No save. Anna not alive. Good catch by CTON. More Molten Breaths for Infrared for extra fighting. We have the Infernus we mentioned earlier. There's Wicked Inferno. And here's the Conflagration. That's where they're really going to get punished for it if they get caught out. No leeching, no Mithril Mace and Life Leech coming in for Leoric here. Sticking with his usual double rotation, so he's not hyper-focused on killing that Deathwing. We have the Fanaticism, that's going to be a huge deal. There's the Seasoned Soldier as well, actually. And Abolish Magic with Invigorating Spores. So percentage damage is still going to come in, help deal with the Deathwing, but Abolish Magic to help deal with the slows that are being applied by Deathwing, to help deal with the roots that are applied. I don't know if that works on sleep. Does it work on sleep? Damage over time, that's going to be nice. Damage over time. I don't know if that will reset Conflagration. And disabling effects. So yeah, that'd be fantastic. Remove sleep. Remove stuns. Remove silences. That's going to be really strong here. Good knockback. They're just going to try and blow up Fury here. And they will succeed. Good damage. Fury is tanking. Whoa, Fury lives. Enigmatic less lucky. Roger dodges the Riptide. Only Mason Blaze is caught. The nano boost from onto Roger creates an insane amount of damage there. The Punisher was just taken, by the way, just kind of ignored. Infrared is clearing that alone. Loosen Arm play, but we'll just be able to regen that as Corgi Booty deals with the minion wave. Neat. Chili Mountain. Really holding a good position right now. They're back in this. It looked like they were in so much trouble, but finding individual members of CTON, rotating alone, the gank potential we have been seeing from Chili Mountain has been very strong. It's what's keeping them in this game. Roger going to tank that Punisher so that Infrared can get the full Molten Breath, which will be enough to finish off the kill. We'll have to fly. We'll have to move to the sky, take flight to get that experience back. Khazras available in bot lane and on the left-hand and right-hand side. CTON starts theirs, mirrored by Chili Mountain. With Virulent Reaction and Pox Populi with the targeted Excision. They've got a lot of pick potential here. Throw onto Tremor. Sleep Dart is good, but they have to give up on the camp. Deathwing not there. 5v4. They just let it go. Very sensible. Don't want to take the fight. They have no reason to. They would get caught out. Infrared still just hyper-pushing top lane, trying to prevent this fort from going down, prevent that experience over time. But that's double camp now in the mid lane. Deathwing will assist with that. Right now has only... Oop, rip. Right now has only regened 1 armor plate. Needs more. You can see Fury setting the trap. Does Tremor know? There's a warning ping. I think they know. I think they are aware. Right now, experience is the name of the game for both teams. Level 20 is just around the corner. So it's all about getting that level 20. Although CTON, they look like they want to try and make the most of the fact that their opponents aren't level 20 yet and make the use of their man advantage, knowing Deathwing is bot lane, and try to pick up the kill. Ironskin is timed beautifully. Fury's in trouble. Fury is focused down. Yrel eats everyone's damage with that Arna Defender. Corgi Booty will escape, but that is a value trade. Deathwing will land, won't find anyone else, but it's a 1-for-0. Level 20 is hit for Chili Mountain. We have the Radiating Faith, we have Bolt, we have stood in the fire. Good to see. Love that talent. The extra slow is going to be brutal here. And there is the Seraphim. Almost the only talent ever picked. Roger has to back away. Yeah, thank you. Nope. But might be in trouble. Oh, the Bolt is good, though. There's the heals onto Tremor. Infrared coming in. Yrel not there yet. That was a good drain home from Corgi Booty. Got a lot of damage there. Level 20 just around the corner for CTON. They're just trying to buy time. But in the meantime, the hunt is on. But Lunara is not the hunted. Enigmatic able to escape Chili Mountain. Keep their position, but level 20 is now on the board for CTON. Next objective going to be in this bottom area. It is going to be a Frozen Punisher. It's a big deal. There's no fort here. This will be a very heavy push tool. We have the Buried Alive, of course, as to be expected. Titanic might. They're going all in onto this to pick up kills. They find Tremor alone. Ironskin Fanaticism gets him out. Immediate escape here. With Boundless Strides coming in from Lunara. She's got to get out of danger. Here comes the Infrared with the Cataclysm. Still in the fire is available. That completely cuts off this area, but it's being ignored. No, they're going to start to try and move through. Infrared for the zone, but Enigmatic coming in from behind. Xenorus trying to hold the line, able to Medallion. Gets out of danger. Stukov yet to pick their level 20, but needs to pick it soon. Big stun coming in! That's a huge blow-up coming in from Ana, and Deathwing with the percentage damage coming in from the Night Terrors. That was massive. The triple kill is good as Chili Mountain find their angle set up with the Earth Shatter of Deathwing. Elaine is in trouble. Bolts of the Storm was used. They look for him, but the percentage damage from the level 1 Might of the Banshee Queen is good. Black Arrows and the Punisher moving in, and we may see Chili Mountain go for the end right here. Stukov still didn't pick their level 20. They did not pick it during that fight. They were picked off too quickly. Enigmatic trying to delay. Leaping Strike used to escape. Corgi Booty will respawn. It's going to be 2 versus 5 to try and defend this. Enigmatic, Punisher yeeting at them. Gonna go for the big dive. Doesn't go for the finish though. The Entomb hits no one. Good dodge by Chili Mountain. They get Enigmatic. Corgi Booty trying to delay best they can with the ominous Wraith. That's given time for people to respawn. Doubles the stun. Comes in, but it doesn't hit Corgi Booty. The fear is good. Infrared though on last armor plate, but not as much as the core is on last health. As that is GG as Chili Mountain take game number 2. And move themselves 1 game closer to a series victory. Chili Mountain right now, putting on a performance, but CTON, big old signs of life in that last game, decided to wait. Compared to that first game, that was a different team. That is a team that can beat Chili Mountain, but Chili Mountain shutting it down, playing beautifully, and the Ana double kill, the stun from Deathwing into, I believe there was a Blessed Shield in there as well. If someone clips that, I'd love to see it. But it was either a Deathwing stun or a Johanna stun into Ana triple sleep with Night Terror's percentage damage. That was brutal. That wonderful Ana double kill was a joy to see there. And that set them up for a victory. Well executed Chili Mountain, but CTON, much better. Big old signs of life, but the second game in a row. Chili Mountain, double the kill count of CTON, 6-12. An 18-minute game. With Chili Mountain right now in the lead in a 2-0 right now. Looking strong. We'll see if they're going to be able to keep that performance up. Still quite a bit to go here. Well, potentially one map, potentially three if CTON can make their way back in. If this doesn't go to if this doesn't go to 5 maps, it will be the first not 5-map series I would have cast. So differences will be nice. Damage-wise, Junkrat did his absolute best. Really, really cool there. 45,000 hero damage because mostly AoE, but very cool to see that we saw Lunara, Enigmatic, keeping up there in terms of the damage with 42,000. However, I feel very bad because I gave him a little bit of grief last game because he did seem to get very unlucky with a lot of his gorges. But in this case, Fury played a really good game, but he was big old countered. Big old countered by that Johanna. The damage output from the team, the Deathwing to prevent him getting really value froze, and Sylve just freaking leaving. That was hard. That was hard for Fury. We'll have to see if he can pull it back in game number 3. Maybe he'll get a better draft for him, because right now both these drafts have been in favor of Chili Mountain, although that was a much, much better draft from CTON this time. Just not enough to claim a victory. So, waiting for a lobby. Let's see if I have one. Scroll down. We do. Join off Fury. Nice, nice. Alrighty. I'm in. Take a drink of my covered logos. No showing logos unless sponsored. There we go. So, while I have you all here, while the lobby is waiting for its final player, as a reminder, players here, sweet. As a reminder, if you're enjoying what I'm doing here today, when you sub or donate during Storm Division matches, the caster gets the income. So if you're liking what I'm doing here today and you're liking my casting, then maybe consider dropping a subscription or a donation to your caster so that they can afford to eat. When we can afford to eat, that means we can cast more. And so every donation and every sub is welcome. It is all incredibly appreciated. Excuse me. So anything you can do is welcome. Battlefield of Eternity. Let's head into the draft. I also am going to have to be, I'm not supporting, she's going to be helping pay her own way, but I will have Jixie Cat here with me in under 48 hours, almost 24 hours now. Wait, no, not 24 hours. Almost, hang on, maths is hard. Almost 36 hours at this point. I think it's 37 hours until she arrives. So hell yeah, team. So any extra income is going to be insanely appreciated. Do the players get any cut? Not from the subs and the bits, Crynetics, because if you hit !Matcherino in chat, the players get a cut of the prize pool. That is what they are playing for. So the casters are supported by subs and bits. The players are supported by the Matcherino. And as a reminder, your NGS, head of Storm Division, would be surprised if you guys hit 2,000 or 2,500. I think they are underestimating your power. So Twitch chat, !Matcherino in chat to support the prize pool and these fantastic players. We are over $1,394. 2,000 is nothing to Twitch chat. They are too powerful. They are too strong. We can get that. Thank you, Shoulders 93. What a name. Also, Gaming Shoulders would also be a fantastic name. Feels amazing. Yes, this is the only division that has a money prize, and it is supported by all of you at home. So if you go to that match arena, I have told Wedge that chat will get it over 2,000, because chat never ceases to amaze and surprise me just how insane they are when it comes to supporting the scene. So thank you all in chat for supporting me with your subs and donations. Keep them coming. Always welcome. And let me eat tonight. And, of course, thank you for supporting the players. Keep up the good work. ! Match Arena. Drop them donations and keep the teams motivated. Remember, we have some HGC American, Europe, and Korean players. The only league that exists right now, until another one starts up very soon, but right now it's the only league in the world for Heroes of the Storm that has American, European, and Korean HGC players in it. That is insane. Imperius and Ana. The Ana being stolen away to prevent the Li Ming Ana combo. Very sensible. Don't want to deal with that. This is a smart pickup for Chili Mountain. Already continuing to try and draft around CTON. Seems to be a big strength of Chili Mountain, having very, very solid and very smart reactionary drafting styles. So they have that Imperius for big burst. So we see Muradin, big frontliner, particularly someone who can eat the hits of Imperius and keep moving, and also someone who can get onto Ana easily enough. And Greymane, double burst reset follow-up. Cool to see. Lots of potential from these compositions. Let's see what they do, where they go. Samuro is going to be banned. There goes Diablo. Diablo is taken out. Also, for fun, at the end of this game, I'm gonna read out the messages from some of the donators, because you can leave comments with your donations. And I promise, if they are safe for stream, I will read out every single message that is left during my Storm Division broadcasts, just to support people and try and make them donate to that Match Arena prize pool. We see Yorel. We see Reyna. That is smart. Reyna is a very smart pick here. He has good disengage from Muradin with that penetrating round. It's a good counter. Same with Yorel. Both very short cooldown disruptions that can interrupt his Dwarf Toss. Big deal here. And of course, Reyna eats everyone. So that's going to be very smart. Going to be good tracking for Greymane if he dives deep. And that armor from Greymane will help him. They need some good off-lane engage to help with this. They go with Thrall, very smart, high damage, good burst style, and Lucio, the speed, going to keep them on the offensive. It's a good idea here. They want to be the ones pushing in a lot of the time, or reacting and turning on Imperius. That sound barrier will help a lot. Now Chili Mountain. Final pick for them. They need a second damage dealer. With Muradin on the board, with Thrall on the board, with Li Ming. I think this could still be, no, Silver's banned. Jaina, perhaps? Orphea? Cassia. There's two very heavy auto-attack heroes here with Thrall and Greymane. Cassia's going to make a lot of sense. The armor is going to be good against Greymane and Li Ming. She can take the hit and keep on moving. Muradin and Thrall will be a little bit of a problem for her with short cooldown interrupts to try and remove that armor. But they're both skill shots. And Cassia, if she goes for that War Traveler, might make a big difference when it comes to avoiding those hard lockdowns and turning that from hard engage lockdown interrupts into living and turnaround plays onto Thrall and Muradin. We'll see which team is able to emerge victorious as we prepare to head in to game number, well, 3. This could be the last game. This could be it. If we see Chili Mountain able to emerge victorious. Let's find out as we head into game number 3 of this best of 5 series. Right now, 2-0 up. It is Chili Mountain with Mason Blaze on Ana, Tremor on Imperius, Pleb Pulse, Pleb Mount, Rip, Infrared on the Cassia. Roger is going to be playing on the Reyna, and we're going to be having Zedorus. Also, Pleb Pulse, Pleb Mount, going to be playing the Yorel. Looking to make the reverse sweep, begin the comeback. It is CTON, can't think of name. And playing for them, Corgi Booty is on the Thrall. We're going to be having Dark Chimera on the Lucio. We have LM on Greymane, Enigmatic on Li Ming, and Fury is going to be playing on the Muradin. Hakuna Frittata, that's a great name. Thank you very much. I'm glad they're back too, and thicker than ever. My eyebrows are thick. Let's get this going. So we start off with level 1 talents. It is going to be the Perfect Storm. This will likely be comboed with Sledgehammer later on for Immortal Ownage. We're going to be seeing the Echo of the Elements for extra spam. Crash Lightning, unfortunately, got nerfed too hard and sucks down. We're going to be seeing the Power Hungry Viciousness. We see the Impaling Light Imperius, main tank Imperius as a reminder. They're looking for picks, and that extra cooldown reduction is going to be a very big deal here. Exterminator to help with Immortal Race for the Raider. And we see, of course, the Charge Strikes for Cassia. Really looking to get extra damage output. It's insane the amount of damage that can actually do. Focusing on Enigmatic. Not going for the Spear build, the Lightning Fury build, which has been seen on this map a couple times. Not going to be seeing that coming in here. Just relying on, you know, just killing people instead of poke. Top lane is currently boring. Urel does Urel things. Thrall's just going to be able to poke from range as he begins to stack up best he can, up to 9 already. They come in looking for Roger. Good spear, but the boot prevents it. Counter sleep with anti-heal grenades is good. Not enough to kill off Fury here. Good attempt. Roger. No dives yet. Focuses down. Big focus onto Raider. Get dunked on. First blood acquired by CTON. They find the angle, and with Raider gone, they still have Cassia, but this is not going to be worth it again. Infrared will see this. Imperius will go for it. That's risky. The stun comes out onto Infrared. They're forced to retreat. Good sleep dart from Mason Blaze. Gets everyone out safe. Damn. That was almost super brutal. Sleep Dart came out, does not land. They go for Debilitating Dart again. It worked well last time. Roger starts on the Merc camp. He can solo this, but he's going to want help from Ana. Doesn't want to start super, super low. They finish that off. Easy enough. No trouble. Other level 4 talents worth talking about. Plate of the Whale. Infrared going to be moving a lot. Dominance for the Li Ming. No. Triumvirate here. No cooldown reduction, spam. They want to live. They know they will be in danger if they get caught in a big fight. Tremor dodges the Muradin Stormbolt there. Turns around into the spear, but the core stun, the Immortal Stun, does not land on Fury. Fury able to sidestep out. Echo of the Elements is now complete. And we have Sovereign Armor for the Imperius. Very important when you're a main tank to make sure you have the sustain needed to survive. That's what we're going to be seeing here. Roger. Looking for their chance. Pew pew. Tremor tries to find the angle. Good boop. Dark Chimera shutting it down. LA currently zoned out a little bit, but next to their team, they're on the defensive position. Tremor goes in, does not land the spear. That's the risk of Imperius. Once you miss that spear, you are basically out of the fight for quite a while. Roger in trouble here. Dark Chimera went in quite deep, not able to finish off with a kill here. No one's racing yet. Corgi Booty is making their way up. Tremor looks for Fury. Big dive too deep from Infrared, who will be sniped. Finally, a spear will land. They get the kill into LM. That's the counter as they push in double root from Thrall. But Roger is doing everything they can damage-wise as Xenorus will buy enough time for Tremor to heal up. Level 7 just around the corner for CTON, who hold the advantage. 2 kills to 1. They have Thrall working on the race, but they weren't interrupting Urel. They had to Fountain too. Both teams fountained. Halftime show. Won by Chili Mountain. But CTON hit level 7 first. LM comes in for the race, but Tremor already in position. There's the burst. That's what they're looking for. Medallion comes out, and LM is still sniped. Mason Blaze on the backline, though. Muradin and Corgi Booty set it up as Dark Chimera comes in for the kill. Corgi Booty, though, is very isolated. There's the kill, and Dark Chimera one more auto, but it's not going to be found. Roger in trouble, was able to get the healing out with the armor from his level 4 to buy some time. Enigmatic is sniped, but they get the kill with the magic missiles. It's a 2 for 2 right now. 2 for 3, sorry, in favor of Chili Mountain, who even up the kill count and look for the race. Trevor comes in to buy time for his team. They're going for as much of a race as they can. Greymane is coming in to get some shield off that Immortal, but this first Immortal will go over to Chili Mountain, who look for the kill on Muradin to add onto it, but they cannot find it. Dark Chimera, have they been enough more than they can chew here? Anti-heal grenade misses. The stop cast on the move, but they'll finally be finished off by Ana as they get hit by the tower. One tower hit was enough. Jinx the Cat, thank you for the raid of 12. They begin to push in. Sleep Dart. Anti-damage dart, debilitating dart, and LM is dead. I tried. We're going to be seeing the push in with the Immortal. We're going to be seeing a Surge of Light. No surprise there. It's a big fight with Muradin, Greymane, and Thrall, and potentially Lucio in that front line. Surge of Light is going to get huge value here as they push in, and they will claim this fort. That is push. They do like the push. Right now, Dark Chimera just scouting around, seeing if anyone else is wrapping in here. He might try and go for a pickup. He's gone for the boombox. They are deep. Gonna try and run past the Immortal. The spear does not land. Infrared kiting back. Mason Blaze healing as best they can. Heal grenade is landed. Dodges the root of Thrall. Uses the dash. Uses the fend onto Dark Chimera to escape. Turnaround to assist Trevor. Enigmatic is sniped by Trevor. The spear is good. He's not landed all of them, but the ones he's landed have been enough as they pick up the quadra kill. Corgi Booty in full retreat drops the lightning. Shocking, I know, as they clean out the Bruiser Camp. And Chili Mountain hit level 10 first, and they are looking strong right now with a solid lead over a full level lead here. We have the Angelic Armaments, we have Rainer's Raider. They don't land the Sleep Dart to Corgi Booty, so they can't make it a 5-man. We have the Ball Lightning, Rainer's Raider, the Ardent Defender at level 10 just around the corner for CTON. Can't think of name. Oh, they gotta do something. And try and make something happen just before level 10 hits. They're going to try and time level 10 with this, but it's slow coming. No one's soaking minions right now. Finally, Elaim is going to finish off a couple minions under tower to get in that level 10, but it was too slow to follow up on that engage that was attempted by Fury. Now they're going to try, though. Level 10 is available, but Infrared is already out, already backed up. Playing it safe. Root onto Imperius, but it's going to find nothing. And now with Chili Mountain know that they can take a fight for the next 8 seconds without having to worry. It's a Haymaker build. Kind of to be expected with this style that they are playing. They need something to peel off Imperius. He's the only real threat to them right now. So need something to get him away. That's what we'll be seeing. We'll be seeing it either used on Imperius for zoning or as turnarounds to try and pick off some of those backline members. They also have Sundering. Very heavy CC here. Stun onto the Yarel. Good knockback, though. The Divine Favor to set up and disengage. They have Divine Steed, going to be used here. Meantime, Infrared, that was a fight member down because Infrared was grabbing mercenaries. There's already a single Khazra and Catapult on that bottom lane, and now a double mercenary push in the top lane. Corgi Booty eats a lot of damage. Stun comes out slow from Xenorus, but they don't have the follow-up yet. With no Infrared, they cannot dive deep. They have to let it go. Stun with Sledgehammer is good. Celestial Charge, focus. Muradin gets out. Eliam's going to try and turn it onto Infrared. Ball Lightning comes out. Dark Chimera is deep, but Infrared will be sniped. Good kill by Eliam there. But Roger is on the side, flanking beautifully, picks up the kill, making that a 1-for-1. Enigmatic now in trouble, though, as Xenorus from over the wall. Trevor was getting too much pressure. Mason Blaze in a very safe position right now. Double charge from Trevor. He's looking for Corgi Booty. Can he find the kill? He's so deep. No, Celestial Charge does not land. And Trevor might actually be in trouble. He's out of mana. Stun dodged. That might be enough. Oh, the spray B-step. There's the Haymaker. And Trevor goes over the wall, eats the stun. In the meantime, though, his team's just winning the objective. And yeah, Fury realizes he cannot chase that. Will not work. Down goes the Immortal. Only barely for the side of Chili Mountain. Great counter push this time by CTON. And basically non-existent shield coming in here. Yeah, it's not much. Not going to be a big deal here. Mortal will come up. Everyone else going to be clearing out this top lane. We don't go for speed. No War Traveler here to dodge CC. They just go for Gluds of Alacrity. Can't CC me if I'm far away. We're already begs to differ. See if that works out for them or whether this will be a mistake. Level 13, still half a level out for CTON. Chili Mountain posturing. Waiting for their moment to strike. You can see currently hanging around at the bottom. Corgi Booty is looking for a chance to pounce. Side wall. Stays alive. The keep also lives. No hard engage from Chili Mountain here. No reason to. They couldn't find the charge target, so they just let it go. They're very happy to just win this by attrition. Look at the kill attempt, though. Let talent down again. CTON just look for a target as Xenorus gets a double slow, but the Lucio knockback shuts it down. Level 13 still quite a little bit away for CTON here. Very aggressive. They're going to start on the Khazra siege camp. The Impaler's going to be cleaned up by Chili Mountain. An engage is being thought about for CTON, but they decide to be sensible and just soak for 13 and let it go. Playing the safe game while they can. We have Thunderstrike. Full single target damage for Fury here. Illusionist running wild and thick skin. The running wild, that extra range going to help them dive deep onto Ana. Makes a lot of sense. The Illusionist for safety. Is those heavy casters? Those are. So that little bit of a stun might make a difference here. It's going to interrupt Imperius' charge. If they can get the angle on it, it will help a lot if they can do so. And Thrall, bringing out the Frostwell's Grace. A little bit of extra burst healing. Never not welcome. Reyna, by the way, bringing out the giddy up. He's ready. Viper, thank you muchly for the wonderful 8-person raid. We've had 3 raids with or without Balls, Jixica, and Viper. Thank you all very much. Reminder, if you want to support your casters today, any bits or subscription donations go directly to the caster, aka my mug. So if you want to support the caster, that is how you can do it. And also, it's the last day of September, so make the most of it if you can. Gift subs, let people continue those subs for a little bit cheaper. It's the last day you can do it, so make sure you drop them. Well, it's the last day for me. It's past midnight here. Fury knocked back, saves Tremor, charge, they find Greymane, it's a good target, but Dalian does nothing as Infrared comes in for the kill. Beautifully executed, another Great Celestial charge, knocked away by Lucio. Shuts down the extra chase. Xenorus is looking for Corgi Booty. They don't have enough dive to go for another kill here unless Tremor can land that charge, which he does! That's such a good kill with Mason Blaze and the anti-heal grenade. We see the Sundering to try and disengage or turn around, but they are outnumbered. Raider gets the halftime show, goes for the finish on the Immortal as Chili Mountain continue to run it home here. We have Templar's Verdict, active reload and Smelling Salts this time. Martial Law, gotta eat that Greymane, ignore that armor. That percentage damage, we might go for the Titan's Revenge for armor ignorance as well later on. Anti-heal grenade is so good. Fury, he's getting away though. There's the Stormbolt. Fury gets out. Corgi Booty gonna suffer for his friend. There's the charge. Tremor lands it. Anti-heals. The burst is so good as Tremor backs away. Shelior, thank you very much for your subscription. Very appreciated as a Fallen Shaman pushes the top, as an Immortal pushes the bot. Get your subs and bits in now, folks, because this series might be over as Chili Mountain begin to push in towards the keep. Only 11 seconds left for Thrall, though. They have a chance to defend this. They can still hold this. They begin to push though. Chili Mountain with the pressure. They don't land this. They don't land the sleep tar. So Enigmatic lives. If they landed that, Night Terrors would have 100% got the kill. Enigmatic living is a big deal here. As long as you have Li Ming alive, 1 kill is all you need for a reset, and that's all you might need sometimes for a victory. Stuns onto LA, but again, no anti-heal grenade able to be landed. Enigmatic needs heals so bad, but can't find the angle. The Immortal shield is down. Corgi Booty coming in. They've ditched the Fallen Shaman because the Immortal is going for the core. There's the Sundering. They're going to try and focus onto Infrared here for the kill, but the Immortal is uncontested. Kills are required, but it's nowhere near enough as Chili Mountain absolutely smash their way through, over double their opponent's kills this time, as they take a 3-0 in this series. Beautifully done by Chili Mountain, getting a domination. The second domination of the league, I believe. Gonna double check that quickly. Quick scroll through the previous results. Group stage. Wow, Thrall died so Muradin can live, hell yeah. Yes, there was one more. There's been 2 dominations so far. And currently, Chili Mountain had 2 of them. Hakuna Frittata, thank you so much for your subscription. Remember, your subscription supports the caster, and your bits also support the caster. That is appreciated. If you want to support the players, make sure that you go to Match Arena. I have told the person behind Storm Division that they are a fool, a damn fool, for thinking that Twitch chat can't get their prize pool for Storm Division up to $2,000 for the end of the season. We're at $1,394 in week 4. Tell him he's an idiot by getting us a $2,000. It's insane how quickly we can get there because Twitch chat is fantastic. Thank you for a 69-bit swing. Very appreciated. Very appreciated indeed. So yes, there have been 3 dominations so far. 2 of them belong to Chili Mountain. 3-0ing CPOG X and now 3-0ing CTON, with Regen being the only other team to achieve a domination in Storm Division after they took out the other Koreans in a 3-0 as well. So right now, Chili Mountain, with the most dominations of any team in Storm Division, are starting to position themselves quite high up on the table. They're going to boost themselves a lot with this. And looking at these stats, you can see why. Again, good attempt by CTON. I'm going to keep a close eye on them because there are a couple things that can be improved here. But I think there's a lot of potential for this team. But Chili Mountain, with some fantastic, well-executed drafts here, were able to claim victory. And Imperius, with the top hero damage in the game, 45,000 hero damage on Imperius main tank. That's where you find the pain here. Let's have a look at the builds. It was just full charge with Sovereign Armor for tankiness to stay alive. So sensible here. Was able to tank through so much of that. Angelic Armaments as well for extra burst. Pathetic Mortals, though. That damage reduction is going to be fantastic. That's Celestial Swiftness, that movement speed. The Flash of Anger, though. That little bit of extra damage. That when you consume a mark. And that shield, again, keeping Imperius alive. Very effectively tanked. Chili Mountain. Solid 3-0 victory. Their second domination of the season. As they make their way up the table just a little bit more. Very nicely done. With that, Chili Mountain move themselves into a... Hang on, should have checked that before I started talking. Chili Mountain, at the point before this, they were at 1-2. They now move themselves to 2-2, which currently still leaves them a little bit behind some of the other teams. Again, most of the teams above them are 2-1, except for Team Alexander, who are 2-0. However, I believe Team Exodius are playing... No, okay, so none of the top... The only two of the top teams who are playing each other will be Regen and VGM. That's happening this week. That's also happening tomorrow, actually. So that will be a fantastic match. So the loser of that team will be 2-2 as well, which means Chili Mountain might be able to snipe a spot. That might be a really big deal. They might be able to move themselves up the board there after that matchup. And of course, Team Alexander still have 2 matches to play. If they lose both of them in a row, then they're going to be moving themselves into that position as well. For now, though, ladies and gentlemen, quick sellout before our mod raids are somewhere, assuming they are here and ready to raid. So, for the first things first, make sure you check out the Patreon. !Patreon in the chat, I believe, is what it is, where you can support the admins and the mods behind the Nexus Gaming series and Storm Division by supporting them and allowing the web developers to keep Nexus Gaming series running. It's not just Storm Division, it is like 12 to 20 leagues of different teams of different strength. So having to see all of that, I am currently playing in a Division D team, undefeated so far. That's going to change soon, probably. But great performance so far. Well, I hope we can keep it up. But there's divisions all the way from E all the way up to A and Heroic. And, of course, Storm Division being the highest level of play. with some amazing casters doing it. So you can support that by hitting the Patreon. Exclamation mark Matcherito to donate to the players' prize pool to encourage them to try their hardest and show us the best heroes of the Storm in the world right now. Feels Dece team. And finally, again, last chance before I disappear off the stream, if you sub or donate while I am on stream, then you support the caster directly. Anytime Storm Division is being broadcast and you sub or donate, it supports the caster. So if you're feeling generous, consider dropping a subscription or a donation to yours truly, or to whoever else is streaming. If you like Jinxie Cat, she's streaming 2 games this week. Feels good. From the UK, so she'll be in this chair right here doing those games. Maybe I'll jump in, so keep an eye out for those. We will see. And of course, if you like Murder and Sexy, I believe they're on tomorrow, so that should be fun as well. And the Crush Data on day after that. For now, though, thank you all very much for watching me for the Storm Division games. I'm going to disappear. Hopefully our mods are around to raid us somewhere. But again, big thank you to the raids from With or Without Balls, Jinxie Cat, Viper Hots. Thank you all very much for the raids, and thank you for the subs from Shellior, Hakuna Frittata, and the 69 bits from Swing. Thank you very much. I might be around for practice, or at least to watch practice a little bit after I've rested up. I thought this would go longer, but I might be around for a little bit. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all next time for my next cast. It'll be sometime next week. Feels good. Or check out this channel. I might be back for Jinxie's cast. We'll see. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Mods, rate us someone cool. Bye!